Hello, everyone. Today we are going to dive into the mysteries of Antarctica, a place where ancient caves and traces of unknown civilizations may be hidden under the ice. Does this icy continent hide traces of ancient settlements or even extraterrestrial visitors? In these three stories, we will uncover the most interesting mysteries of Antarctica's underground depths, which may change our understanding of the planet's history. Antarctica is a mysterious continent hidden under thousands of years of ice, which holds many secrets that are only beginning to be revealed to the scientific world. One of the most interesting questions concerns possible underground caves hidden under the ice cover. Over the past decades, hypotheses have emerged about the existence of cavities beneath the Antarctic surface, where temperatures are much higher than on the surface, making these areas a potential haven for unknown life forms or even ancient ecosystems isolated from the world for thousands of years. The idea of underground caves arose from the presence of geothermal activity in some regions of Antarctica. For example, in the vicinity of Mount Erebus, researchers have discovered areas where the temperature under the ice cover is high enough for liquid water to exist. This discovery has led scientists to believe that warm oases capable of supporting life may exist under the ice sheets. This hypothesis challenges the traditional view of Antarctica as a completely frozen desert. The first hints of the existence of underground cavities appeared in the mid-20th century during the drilling of ice layers. At that time, scientists discovered subglacial lakes, indicating the presence of liquid water even at considerable depths. Modern satellite technology and scanning devices have confirmed the existence of hotspots in various regions of Antarctica, which has led to further research and search for underground cavities. Recent studies have revealed entire cave systems that can stretch for tens of kilometers and connect to form a hidden underground network. The question of the possibility of life in Antarctic underground caves captures the imagination of not only scientists but also the general public. And although life seems unlikely in the conditions of low temperatures, lack of sunlight, and limited water resources, these caves have become a habitat for microscopic life forms that can survive in extreme conditions. The microorganisms found in the ice samples indicate that it is possible to survive in conditions where there is no sunlight and where vital energy can be provided by chemical reactions. In 2024, an international research team from universities in the United States and the United Kingdom made a breakthrough in research using satellite scanning and unmanned underground probes. They found that the cavities under the Antarctic ice are entire cave systems with fairly stable temperature conditions and even underground water bodies. Scientists suggest that these caves are likely to be home to species of microorganisms that may have remained unchanged since prehistoric times. One of the biggest mysteries has been the discovery of ancient fossilized remains in the ice layers. Recent findings have confirmed the assumption that a separate ecosystem may have existed in Antarctica in the past, and some of its fragments may have survived to this day due to the continent's unique climate. The remains of small organisms in these groundwater bodies indicate that geothermal activity may have created a protected environment for the survival of diverse life forms. Researchers from the University of Oslo have published a study describing bacteria found in the waters beneath the glacier. Scientists suggest that these microorganisms may be older than the Antarctic ice formations themselves. The idea of an isolated ecosystem preserved under the ice for millennia raises new speculation. Could these caves have been a refuge for life that had remained isolated since the last ice age? Some hypotheses, based on the discovery of organisms that have no close analogs, suggest that Antarctic underground caves may be not only a hidden ecosystem, but also evidence of an independent evolutionary process that developed without external influences. Some researchers, based on satellite data and observations, suggest that there are entire underground complexes under the ice sheet that could once have been home to ancient civilizations or even alien visitors. This theory is supported by reports of strange patterns found in ancient rocks and remains that are difficult to explain in terms of traditional science. Although there is no direct evidence, theorists continue to hypothesize the existence of secret bases or ancient repositories of knowledge under the Antarctic ice. Although most scientists are skeptical about the existence of ancient underground structures, the discovery of new underground cavities raises more and more questions. If these caves are capable of supporting life at the molecular level, how far can these capabilities extend? Could the ancient ecosystems beneath the Antarctic surface have developed in such isolation that they have remained almost untouched by time? Antarctica remains one of the most isolated and unexplored places on Earth. Each new expedition and each discovery only adds more questions to this majestic ice continent. Who knows what secrets it may still be hiding? And will modern science be able to come closer to unraveling these underground mysteries? Antarctica is one of the most mysterious and unexplored regions of our planet. Among its ice layers, which have remained untouched for thousands of years, scientists have discovered a network of underground caves that have the potential to support life. Is it possible that these caves are connected to ancient civilizations or unknown life forms that existed here long before the advent of mankind? Scientific hypotheses and research continue to uncover the secrets of this icy continent, opening up new horizons for our understanding of the planet's history. The first hints of the existence of caves in Antarctica appeared in the mid-20th century, when scientists discovered underground cavities with signs of geothermal activity during ice drilling. Heat maps created from satellite scanner data showed anomalous areas with elevated temperatures that could be warm underground chambers. This discovery was a scientific breakthrough that sparked new research and expeditions to the region. Over time, interest in underground cavities has only grown, as technology has allowed us to explore these depths with increasing precision. With the development of technology in the 21st century, scientists have been able to conduct detailed studies of underground structures. It was discovered that deep beneath the Antarctic Peninsula's ice sheet, there are significant caves formed by geothermal activity. Particularly intriguing is the assumption that these cavities can form entire underground complexes with warm liquid water, where unique life forms unknown to modern science may exist. This discovery has become a catalyst for further research aimed at uncovering the secrets of the Antarctic depths. In 2024, a research expedition using the latest drones and robots to scan the subglacial layers obtained important new results. Among the structures found, special attention was drawn to geological formations that resembled stairs or terraces with the correct geometry. These caves, according to some scientists, could be natural reservoirs for life. Due to the isolation of the area for hundreds of thousands of years, the microorganisms living there could develop independently of the outside world. Such isolated evolution opens up the prospect of studying life forms that have evolved in unique conditions, retaining the original characteristics inherent in prehistoric times. The hypothesis of isolated evolution in Antarctic caves has aroused the interest of ecologists and biologists. In conditions of complete isolation and stable temperature, new ecosystems can form that can adapt to the specific conditions of the caves. In the cave waters, scientists have discovered bacteria that can live without oxygen and obtain energy through chemosynthesis, a process similar to that used by organisms near hydrothermal vents at the bottom of the oceans. The discovery of such microorganisms raises the question of the possibility of the existence of similar life forms on other planets and moons of the solar system, for example, on the moons of Jupiter or Saturn, where there are also signs of liquid water. Another mystery of Antarctic caves is their potential to be part of the continent's larger groundwater system. Studies have shown that some caves may be connected to each other through underground rivers flowing beneath the ice, linking remote locations in Antarctica. This may indicate the existence of a unique network of underground waterways that facilitate the spread of microorganisms and the formation of unique ecosystems in the depths of the ice continent. Such connections can also be important for understanding the internal structure of Antarctica, in particular its hydrological and geothermal processes, which can play an important role in shaping the climate of the entire planet. These underground structures have attracted the attention of not only biologists, but also archaeologists and anthropologists. There are legends of southern peoples that tell of white continents at the end of the world, inhabited by mysterious creatures or even advanced civilizations. Some researchers believe that Antarctica's underground caves may hold traces of these ancient cultures, which may have flourished before the onset of global glaciation. Such findings could radically change our understanding of the history of civilizations and the impact of natural disasters on the development of life on Earth. The latest archaeological findings made in 2024 caused a sensation. During the expedition, stone objects of unknown origin were discovered in one of the deep Antarctic caves. Some of them were marked with strange symbols and signs similar to petroglyphs. These artifacts require further analysis, but have already raised many questions. Could these caves have been the habitat of the first humans or other creatures that inhabited Antarctica in the distant past? If these objects are indeed of ancient origin, their study could give us new knowledge about the development of culture and technology in the harsh Antarctic climate. Although scientists approach such finds with caution, they acknowledge that the discovery of ancient artifacts, underground water systems, and thermal zones could significantly change our understanding of the continent's history. It remains unclear how these objects got into the underground caves, and to which culture they can be linked. This question gives rise to new research areas aimed at studying possible connections between Antarctica and other parts of the world in ancient times. Some theorists suggest that the underground caves of Antarctica may contain traces of technologically advanced facilities or bases created by other civilizations. Could these caves have been used as repositories for ancient technologies or even as laboratories for research? With each new discovery, the assumptions about the existence of such places become more and more intriguing. The discovery of such structures could have a huge impact on our understanding of technological development in prehistoric times and the possibility of advanced civilizations in remote parts of our planet. Antarctica remains one of the least explored and most mysterious regions of our planet. Unraveling the secrets of its underground caves can change our understanding of the continent's history and provide answers to questions that remain unsolved. Is it possible that traces of ancient epics or even traces of other civilizations that have left their invisible imprint in the hidden caves of Antarctica are still hidden inside the icy continent? The answer to this question may change our understanding of the place of Antarctica in the history of mankind and our world as a whole. With each new study, we are getting closer to unraveling the secrets that lie beneath the Antarctic ice, but many of them are still waiting to be discovered. One of the biggest mysteries of Antarctica, which intrigues researchers and conspiracy theorists, concerns possible evidence of the existence of advanced civilizations in the deep caves of this continent. Legends and speculations around Antarctica's underground formations have existed for a long time. While many of them may seem fantastic, recent scientific discoveries are forcing us to take a fresh look at this remote part of the planet. Could a mysterious world that existed long before our time be hidden beneath the Antarctic ice? In 2024, a group of scientists from different countries, using modern underground radars and geothermal probes, reported the results of an expedition that shed new light on possible hidden structures under the Antarctic ice. According to the data obtained, some of the recorded underground cavities are several kilometers long and are characterized by a clear geometry that is not typical of natural formations. Some of these cavities are surrounded by zones of increased thermal activity, which may indicate the presence of geothermal sources or unknown energy processes. Thanks to satellite observation and ice scanning technologies, the researchers were able to create a three-dimensional map of Antarctica's underground spaces. This map showed wide tunnels, resembling corridors and large cavities shaped like halls or rooms. These discoveries gave rise to a number of theories, ranging from suggestions of underground reservoirs capable of supporting life to ideas that these caves could have been created by an advanced civilization or even of extraterrestrial origin. One of the most important findings of the 2024 research was microscopic samples collected in water underground lakes hidden under the ice. These samples contain traces of microorganisms that had never been found on Earth before. Microbiologists believe that these organisms have evolved in the unique, isolated conditions of Antarctica over thousands of years, which may indicate the existence of a separate underground biome. In addition, the cell structure of these microorganisms was quite unusual, with features that are rarely found in the terrestrial biosphere. This led to speculation that the microorganisms could either have migrated from another environment or belong to a completely different, unknown branch of life. One of the most intriguing findings was the possible walls or rows of walls that run through certain underground chambers. Images taken with underground radar scanning show clear, straight lines that do not look like natural cracks in the rock. Scientists cannot say with certainty whether these structures are natural or artificial, but their presence raises new questions. Is it possible that structures or remains of known or unknown civilizations exist under the Antarctic ice? The story of Antarctica's mysterious caves took a new twist when several researchers claimed to have found unusual artifacts in the underground caves during their expeditions. According to anonymous sources, some of the objects found at great depths had an unclear structure and were made of unknown materials resistant to cold and high pressure. One of the objects was described as a metal disc with engraved symbols that did not belong to any known culture, which raised many questions among researchers. This artifact was never officially presented to the public, which gave rise to numerous assumptions and rumors. Could the mysterious caves of Antarctica have been home to an ancient civilization? Some historians and researchers of alternative theories suggest that Antarctica had a much milder climate in ancient times, which would have allowed the formation of civilizations before the onset of global glaciation. Some theorists even believe that the legends of lost continents such as Atlantis could partially refer to Antarctica. Instead of searching for lost civilizations on other continents, we might want to look to this remote and closed world of the icy continent. The unique conditions of Antarctica, a thick ice cover, high isolation from the rest of the world, and a millennia-long history of no human intervention, suggest that if there was a developed culture here, it could have left its traces in perfect condition. Ice and low temperatures could have preserved artifacts or structures in a unique way, so scientists continue to explore these regions in the hope of finding evidence to support these assumptions. Some researchers believe that the caves of Antarctica may have not only scientific, but also strategic importance, and that is why some of the research is kept secret. According to conspiracy theorists, these caves may contain both ancient artifacts and technological remnants of civilizations that possess knowledge that modern science has not yet reached. There are also theories that these sites could be used for secret research unrelated to modern scientific missions. The lack of available information only fuels rumors and speculation, turning Antarctica into a center of global mystery. So what does Antarctica really hide? Are there traces of ancient civilizations under its ice that flourished in conditions different from today's? Or are these just fantasies of possible discoveries? Scientific research is ongoing, and perhaps we will get answers to these questions in the near future.